call with Tully like at 3 o'clock. So that's one where sharing that way. But then leveraging any online presentations or calls and just getting people.
Yeah.
Can you turn your Bluetooth off, please? Sorry.
What about you, Mandy? Hey, Lockie. Hey, Christine and Paul as well. We'll go through the team and we'll have a chat. Like, what's your strategy like for the BFREE promotion? 1, are you involved in it? 2, what are you thinking about doing with it?
Yeah, for me, obviously, it's just getting back in the game with it all and giving it some focus. We sort of had a bit of a chat with Linda and the girls yesterday, and I guess it's pretty much what you've said before too, Rory. It's like helping 10 people get started and then getting them paid. That's the duplication side of things. And so with that, obviously coming into spring, we've got a great opportunity. We always know that this is the busiest time of the year. Everyone's looking for that research to shed a bit of weight or whatever before summer. So I'm just planning on leveraging that. Obviously, I'm back down south in a month, so I was sort of hoping to get some sip and samples back up happening with some crew down there, and just sort of utilising those tools that we all know work.
Yeah. So you're thinking sip and samples and just getting back, getting excited again and keeping it as simple as helping 10 people and then helping them share it with 2 people. So you're going more for the executive roadmap, the sort of duplication side of things. Yeah. Which is the simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Thanks for sharing that. And I'll share a little bit about what me and Toll chatted about last week. But we sat down and we got really individually clear on who our niche avatar is, or the person that we want to serve more than anyone else with this specific partnership and product. And Tully and he can talk more about his, but his was more he's targeting the men, and he's got the conscious locker room, and his whole identity is around that. So he's already attracting that. And there's going to be men in there with relationships who want to do like integrate nutritional cleansing into what they do for a higher consciousness, but they've also got partners and wives, right? And the thing is, like, who he'll target are the men, because that's what comes to him easily. And I think if we all sat with who are the people that come to us the most, and who are the people that we serve the most, rather than trying to be everything for everyone, then I think we could really start to break this apart and make it a lot easier for ourselves. Because like a male in a relationship would be more likely to go to Tully than he would be to me, who's living single in Bali, right? It's just a different lifestyle. It's a different level of trust. So, and I think for me, what I realized is I attract a lot of female entrepreneurs or solopreneurs who are looking to do something bigger and have a bigger impact. So then for me, I'll target that whole entrepreneurial space and people that are looking to really live like an ideal day or an ideal lifestyle, and then linking that back to networked enterprises, finding the ones that are health conscious and finding the ones that want to vibrate at a higher level and integrate nutritional cleansing so they can operate at a higher level. And I think that's what all of us have noticed with digestive health and energy and things like that. So I just want to share that, because just really think about like what is your one avatar. So rather than us trying to target everyone at the same time, we target like specific groups of people that we can serve better than anyone else. Hey, Tal, did you want to share what your strategy is, man, for the next, or what you're thinking for the next, for this promotion, which is basically July 30th through to October 28th?
Yeah, like you shared, like I got clear on my avatar, but to be honest, it's just going back to the basics. Write a big list and message them. Like, it's especially coming into spring. It's like it's that easy to start conversations if you're actually willing to. So like I've got my avatar for the attraction, but really I've just got my list and it's just doing the work. Like been really inspired by Hunty's activity recently, and had a little call with him when we were in Bali, and he just showed me his diary, and that came from doing 3-3-3-3. Like nothing too outrageous about it. So that's my strategy. I'll probably do a bit more of a blitz initially this week, with the aim to work into a rhythm of 3-3-3 next week, and then just leverage presentations and
So your whole thing is just getting back to like action, traction, attraction. And you've been inspired by Hunty, who got into action like a month ago, and now he's got the traction, and now he's got the attraction where his diary is full, right? So you're looking at that and going, well, I'm just going to do the basics, which is the simplicity of 3-3-3-3 on the back of having a really clear person that you want to serve more than anyone else. And then
just get excited again, like Mandy's comment. Like, I don't think I've been this excited about it in probably 3 years. Full transparency. So just do that and have fun. Like, that's been every morning, my intention for everything I'm doing inside and outside of us. It's just have more fun with it. Like, I think we can get a bit serious and focused and targeted, and it's like just bring back the fun, because that's what we built the whole thing off to begin with anyway. So that's definitely a focus for me.
I hear that, man. And I guess the fun will be, hanging out in Fiji together.
Exactly.
How many people we get there? All right. Thanks for sharing, dude. Hey, Lockie, what about you, man? What are you thinking, your strategy for this Fiji promotion?
On the back of Tully's thing, it would be certainly. I love Reese's video the other day about the 3x3x3. So having a lot more structure there. I've got another list as well that I've kind of printed off. So there's pages I've just printed off my Facebook friends list, and there's just heaps of names I'm going to go through. So I'm going to go back to the video that's the teaching that we got. Oh, who was it? Lloyd and Alicia about messaging your Facebook friend list, and I can't remember where we got that from. It was in the Melbourne event just recently that we did ICU or whatever it was, and no UIA, and basically just go through that. I think so. That would be a strategy that I think I'll use. I'm starting up some new PT groups as well that hopefully I'll get in front of a few more people as well, but I think it'll just be really going through my list, really. So, yeah. Cool. Man, I've been promising to do that video for a while now, so that is going to be a non-negotiable for tomorrow. Literally, it was the Melbourne crew that got to
the unlock. I'm hanging for it.
The Melbourne crew that got to the. It was David Wood actually, and I've got all the notes down. I actually had a 10-minute video I filmed Lloyd, so that will be up tomorrow lunchtime. I'll do that. It's basically just it was literally I think it was 9 or 10 step-by-step thing about. Get your Facebook friend list. This is what you are going to copy and paste to these people, and so just getting in front of a lot of people. It was sharing a 30-second story, I think it was. So that will be done. Tomorrow.
So, are you thinking about doing a Facebook Live into the BFREE group with that?
Into the BFREE, I think that'll be the easiest way. Yeah.
Just a Facebook Live. That'll be sick, man. I'll get around that.
Yep.
Epic. Yeah. Okay.
It was a really cool thing, and literally, I think as I kind of walked out and was speaking to a lot of people, I think it was the last day or something, the middle of last day, everyone was just like, that was the highlight of our day. And if you talk to any of the Melbourne crew that got to the David Wood, Lloyd he just dropped a massive bomb just there. So yeah, I'll share that. So and try and get as passionate as what he did on the event as well.
Yeah. That's it, man. Cool. So your strategy is list. So you just print off the Facebook list, and then you've got a strategy from Lloyd and Alicia, which you're going to share in the Facebook Live group. Learn, do, teach, right? And then literally just get into action with that strategy.
Yeah.
And you've got some PT groups and stuff that you're going to build into coming into summer as well. So there'll be people there that want to integrate, I guess, nutritional cleansing with what they're doing. Is anyone targeting business builders at the moment, or are we still targeting people who, want a health change? Hunty, you go, man.
Oh, I'm unmuted, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Just needed more people to work with. It's a hard race to run by yourself, so I think it's important. A lot of us, I know, for instance, Lockie, you're a big enroller, but I think you're doing it by yourself, and it's a hard job unless you have people doing it with you.
Yeah.
So I think that definitely has to be a focus on inspiring, creating depth, and that's something I'm really focused on at the moment is creating depth. And I'm just trying some things now. I've got a call straight after this with teams. So just to create depth and create a common language throughout my network. and make sure everyone's educated, because I can't rely on people, 1 PE or 2 PE to educate 3 PE, 4 PE. So we're trying to do what Peter Kelly did and just create something where everyone can tune into and hear the same thing.
Yep. Epic, man. And just give us a bit of a highlight. What was your strategy in the last month? And when I talk Australia, I'm talking about the how, right? Because the promotion is very much, okay, there's the what is 10,000 BV, the when is, by 28th of October. But now we have to find the who and the how. So what was your strategy for the how? Like, it was as simple as,
Got my 42 boxes.
333?
Yeah, 100%. Well, I went harder than that at the start, because obviously you got a bigger network than that. So I was doing 15, 30, just starting combos with people. And then now I'm running out of that. But so it's hard to do the 3x3 now. It's getting hard, but I'm finding creative ways. Now I'm starting to look at networking groups. Like, I'm going to go do Toastmasters again, get back into my club scene, get back down the gym more, because I've run out of people to talk to. So that's where I'm at. But yeah, just once you use all your contact list, 3x3, that's it. Keep doing it.
Easy, man.
I think we enrolled 5 this week. It would have been 6 if the bank didn't reject one last minute, but
Dude,
paying off.
Epic. Congratulations, man. That's 5 enrollments a week, dude. That's insane.
Yeah. Yep.
Congratulations.
So, yeah, I think it's working. It's good. It's a good routine. And you wake up every day and you're not scratching your head going, what am I supposed to do? This is like the most clear I've ever been on what I'm doing. So,
yeah. And this all started with an event, and then also you changed behaviour where you get up and do an ice bath or like an ice swim every morning, and then you literally just do the simplicity, right?
Yeah, the Wim Hof. Yeah, I've been working on mindset. So every day is 3x3x3, but then some personal development. So just trying to work on my mindset. A big thing for me is my language, trying to change that. So I've been like talking to Jared Batzer a lot. He's got a very good language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool, man. And I guess the key strategy there as well is you're working with someone like Jared Batzer who's got the language. So he's got a skill set that you don't. So a bit like you're saying with Lockie, if we're trying to do it by ourselves and we don't have someone that can complement our skills, then it becomes pretty tough to do by ourselves, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's learnt from Kylie Donaldson, so he speaks her language, and that shows duplication. So, I've just got all these PDFs on how he talks to people and what he says. So just trying to learn that.
Epic. Do you want to share those in the group, man, if there's any ones that are valuable?
Yeah, for sure. Hey, and there was that document released before about what to say to people, like sharing that with your team is wicked, because I had a message inbox today. What do I say here? And I said, check the PDF. And it's like heaps of examples.
Epic, man. Cool.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet, but I'll have a look at it. I saw something pop up.
It's in BFREE.
Yep. All right, the modern hippie. Let's hear from you. I'd love to hear what your strategy is. You're going into the UK market, and you're identifying yourself as the modern hippie who is conscious. She's part of the networked enterprises. She's into nutritional cleansing. So how are you gonna help your first 2 people or your first 10 people?
Oh God, it's so funny that you're actually asking, because I've been talking to Ria the whole day. So we are going in a like a women business group.
Awesome.
With Emily Vavra.
Yep.
Really, yeah. And so I've been watching her a lot, and also thanks Reese for the PDF, because that's a really good plan. I've been through it. I'll print it out. That's a lot of things. So strategy, just different talk, different how you use your language. Definitely the things what Reese just said, that counts for me too. Just how you, I don't know, I think how you come over, how you present yourself, and an executive mindset instead of associate mindset.
Yeah, and this is really, it's really important as well, Mon. Like, just to touch on this as well, is because and we had a good chat about this, but network marketing companies can be self-development programs, right, for like a 1, 2 year, 3 year period with a compensation plan on the side that not many people leverage, right? So, they get to a point, I know you were chatting about that, where you just like, you finally sort of step up for what you believe in, who you are, and then you start attracting people to you, right? And then all you need to do is attract your first, two people, right, that you help integrate nutritional cleansing into their life. Or you go and help other people do that. So if you attract people that want to live the same ideal lifestyle that you do, and you're like, I know I looked at your comments on your page, and the amount of people from back home that are inspired by you traveling to Bali and, doing all the things that you do, it's phenomenal. And there's people that want to break that cycle. So I'm not sure if there's any of those people that are commenting that might actually want to run a business with you or partnered enterprise with you as well. So, don't be scared to have that conversation in early days.
And I think when we talked in Bali, and this did a lot for me that you said, and I think you said it so much more often, before this, but when you said for probably the 1000th time, like, it's not about the product, it's about the lifestyle and what you sell and about the branding. I don't know, it suddenly hit there, I was like, that's it. And you did what you said about branding, and we talked about branding, and of course, you have your branding, and a lot of people here on BFREE has their branding, and I think that's so important. And I actually now just see that, how important it is.
Yep.
And since we had that conversation, I'm not even talking about products anymore. I'm not talking about the thing. So that, sometimes it just needs to, hit place, I think.
Yeah. What I say, the message, will keep coming around and hitting you in the back of the head until you finally are, ready and willing to receive it, right? And everything's hidden in plain sight. We've heard all the same stuff a million times, but it's until we're sort of ready to receive it that we really embody it, right? So, and that was really interesting, because all the stuff that I talked, and just for you guys as well with Mon, was she was in action, right? And a lot of us are in action, like the hustle, like pushing the product, like this, and you're trying to explain the product, and it's like no one actually gives a shit about that. Like, people want to know what's in it for them. As a consumer, as a customer, they're like, what is this integrated nutritional cleansing actually going to do for me in my lifestyle? Is it more energy? Does it allow me to be a more present mum? Does it give me that body that, makes me feel good when I, go to the gym? And from the business side, it's like, what would someone partnering with us actually look like for them? And it's like an extra $1,000 in your bank account each week so that you can travel. And, I was chatting with Tully about me and Hunty when we went on the surf trip, and have the ability to choose whether or not we stayed an extra couple of days without having to come home, back to a job or something. Like, that's powerful. And we forget to share this stuff, but that's what people get attracted to. And that's been like customer focused or lifestyle focused or health focused, and really asking what's in it for them. And I guess the other key thing, Mon, was that you talked about creating a really clear brand, like standing up for who you are. And then you've done all those Facebook Lives about the modern hippie, and you've interviewed and you've given value to the world. And now they're starting to get attracted to you, right? And from that, you can then funnel them into different conversations. Is that right?
Yeah, that's totally true. Yeah, definitely. I just love that conversation, and that helped me a lot. Stand for yourself, stand what you do, and don't even, because I was watching a lot of other people that weren't me, and I think that's the most important thing. Just be yourself, and if you're really good at helping people, or if you're really good at, volunteering with whatever you do, then focus on that instead of being somebody else that you're not.
Yep. Epic, Mon. Thanks for sharing that. Hey, and I can't wait to see you impact a couple of people. Let's Christine. It's great seeing you on, by the way. Let's have a chat. What's your strategy for this Fiji promotion? Is it something you're involved in, or are you still just plugging in just to get back into gear? What are you thinking?
Oh, excuse me. Morris and I are still behind the scenes. I'm definitely wanting to participate in this and get off the fence and do the best that we possibly can do. We've been in a bit of a dark patch for a while, and it's time to get, and I suppose, clear about what we really want to do. I suppose the last week for me has been really good to just have some quiet time and think about things and the lifestyle and what are the motivators for me, because I've been really struggling having conversations with people that is about the product, and I just lose them. And a couple of weeks ago when I jumped back on for the first time in a while, that's what we were talking about, guys, with changing your mindset. So I've been doing a lot of, I suppose, personal development behind the scenes, and we are. I hope Paul's wanting to do this with me, but whether he does or he doesn't, I'm going to do the best that I can.
And Christine, what's really cool, and also for the group as well, guys, is, realistically, you're still in the position of solving your own problem. Do you know what I mean? Like you're still, working on you, the self-development, getting clarity. Like I can hear all that in your language, and that's okay. And the thing is like, with all of this, level 1 in the impact meter is impact yourself. And, this part of the journey for you might still be the health part, might be you, like filling your own cup, right? And then they'll get to a point where it's no longer about you and you transcend self, a bit like Reese, who's gone to like level 2 impact, which is, 10 people. So he helped 5 people in this week by changing, like once he got to the point where it's no longer about him, and he went out there and started chatting with people and having those conversations, changed his behaviors. So he showed up differently, he's having different language. Then all of a sudden, he's got 5 or 6 people that he's starting to help straight off the bat. So, and thanks for sharing that as well, Christine. And if there's anything we can do to help you, what would that be?
I'm shocking at asking for help. I will shout out and work out what that is.
Cool.
Yeah, will do.
Can you post that in the BFREE group when you figure out what it is, and we'll do our best to help you.
Thank you very much. Will do.
No worries. All right, and we've got Michelle. I can see you're on your iPhone. Do you just want to quickly have a share a bit about what you're thinking in terms of your strategy for this Fiji promotion? Unmute. See if you're there. And guys, is this valuable as well, just sort of like chatting about each other's strategies? Because it seems like there's a lot of simplicity in this as well. Like it's, your personal brand, it's attraction, it's getting your list, it's talking to people. It's the simplicity of helping yourself. Like if you're not your best customer at the moment, then go back to level 1. Monica, awesome. Yep, cool. So, and then, where Reese is now is like transcending self. It's like level 2. And realistically for the Fiji promotion, we just need to help like 30 people, right? That's 30 people at 300 BVs, 9,000 BV, plus a couple of repeat orders. And, essentially that's enough for everyone to get there. So that's how simple it can be. Now I'm trying to take Michelle off mute. Are you there, Michelle?
Yeah, I am. Sorry, I'm driving. That's why I went on mute.
That's
but
cool.
I can certainly talk to you.
Yeah. What's your strategy for this Fiji promotion? And also, how's it feel to come back home?
Oh my goodness, I just got my luggage back today. It's back to the it is nice to be home, I must admit.
Yep.
But yeah, it was absolutely awesome. I hadn't really thought, when you're saying about strategy, I was doing someone just mentioned about Lloyd's thing about the Facebook list, and that was sort of my plan, was just to reconnect with everybody and all that sort of thing. Just try and someone else said about getting back to basics.
Yep.
So that was sort of everything I think you've pretty much covered as far as strategy goes. But just, getting back to connecting, because I have
do you find
slackened off there.
Do you find that you've created a lot of attraction by winning that all expenses paid trip to Nashville? Do you think more people are going to be having that like ideal lifestyle business BFREE type conversation with you?
I probably haven't leveraged that enough because I was enjoying the moment rather than, whereas Linda's so damn good on social media. That is one of my weaknesses that I need to work on is, getting on social media more.
Yep. Is that something you're willing to work with Linda on, just to maybe put a strategy together for maybe your social media attraction?
Yeah, definitely. And when I have sat down and done posts, I do get 164 hits as
Wow.
in, and I have been messaging each person thanking them. So it's just getting back to doing that. So, but yes, I certainly will be chatting to Linda. But yeah, my thing is consistency. So I know all my weaknesses, and it's just
Okay, cool. Okay,
overcoming them.
Yep, cool. So you've got a mentor in Linda who can help you with that. In the same
Definitely.
way, and the same way Mon was talking about, Monica's like working with Ria Love, and she's in a business group with Emily Vavra. It's really, really cool, guys. And I think what I'll do is just share one last thing, because it's gone on 6 o'clock. And thanks for sharing, Michelle, because I think that's real simple. And it was awesome to see you girls over there having fun and being present. So never apologise for that. And hopefully we can get more of us there with you next year. I think that's a big goal. Or to hang out and have a bigger party, right? Or maybe we'll do it in
party at Fiji.
Fiji, I reckon too.
I go there with you.
Yeah.
Next one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the big thing that really hit home for me this week was this concept of like me, we, and one. And it was a massive epiphany moment that all of us are trying to do health by ourselves. We're all trying to do business by ourselves. And, you know, when we really came together as humankind in the very beginning, it happened when we became tribes and collective communities. And somehow with, you know, technology and business of work, we've become more isolated from each other. And like this is connection, but it's not real connection, right? So, and what network marketing is, in a sense, is building communities, and it's about connection, right? So hidden in plain sight is something that is so powerful, and something that really kicked us off in the beginning was when we started working as a community. We'd go out, we'd have fun, we'd party together, we'd be healthy together, we'd go to the gym together, right? So wherever you're at, like, and you know, even using a recent example, you got 5 new people in your community, right? You know, how can you go and like be a tribe with them on the same mission? And I shared Anna's post the other week, because you know she's not like saying, hey, come, like, let me coach you. It's like, hey, let's do this together. So it's like, what's that common journey, like the ideal lifestyle you can do together? Maybe that's the BFREE conversation that you want to have. Or like, let's go do a 16-week challenge together, right? And if you're finding that, you know, you're still at your one customer, you're having trouble attracting your first 2 people to serve and help, that's probably because you haven't served yourself yet, right? And the thing is, to serve yourself, the me, you need to maybe ask for support from the we. And that's what I was saying to Christine as well, is like, even if you're at that first step, and network marketing is all about leverage. It's about community. It's about the collective. It's about really sharing our unique skills and talents. It's about asking for support unapologetically. It's about, you know, giving value, like just for the sake of giving it, like, you know, resharing the PDF, or Brendan sharing that thing he talked about with Eric Warray. And then also coming back to the point that we're just here, we want to have fun. The reason we're doing this is because we believe in, you know, integrating nutritional cleansing into people's lives as one tool in our tool belt. We also believe in Isogenics as a company. I think I've never been more aligned with a conscious enterprise in my life after seeing, you know, what's going on there. And also, you know, just finding out, you know, they're creating so much flow and abundance in the world by solving massive problems. How do we simply redirect that into our communities, our networks, build our own tribes, and then redistribute some of that wealth into our own pockets so that we can then live our own ideal lifestyles together, right? Which is essentially what Isogenics is doing this Fiji promotion, is saying, hey, go help 30 people. Go help 30 people and we'll party together in Fiji. And that's what we're saying as BFREE Collective here. Let's help each other help 30 people personally over the next 3 months by October 28th. And there's some strategies and ways of doing it. And if we really get this into momentum now, you know, like Reese has a month ago, you'll start to serve, and you'll start to attract those 5 people, those 10 people, those 20 people, those 30 people, right? They'll start having their repeat orders. If you get clear on who you really want to focus and serve, like me and Tully did last week, and you literally just go and contact them and start a conversation. It's not pushing a product like what me and Mon were talking about before. It's about having a conversation about the ideal lifestyle. What are the health problems that you might be able to help them solve? And then connecting them with a solution, which might not be you. It might be a 3-way call. It might be a meeting. It might be a Be Well preview group. Whatever it is, guys, there's so many strategies there, but the simplicity is the service of, you know, 1, 10, 30 people, and then we all go hang out in Fiji together. So how does that sound? Sound bagus? So just to wrap it up, go have fun this week. If there's anything you need from any of us, please reach out in the BFREE community. Let's get a bit of a dialogue going on there. And is there anything anyone else wants to add before we finish up?
No, just thanks for doing this, Rory.
Thanks, Rory.
The polls are really good.
Your paraphrasing is fantastic to help reiterate everyone's great messages. It's wonderful.
Mm.
Well, that's our job, is to be the curator, Christine. So let's do that for each other. And if someone wants to jump on and host one of these in the coming weeks, I'm all ears. Now, just the last thing as well is jump into your Isogenics back office and make sure you go to our contest and promotion and actually register for the Fiji challenge. Because if you're not registered, you won't be part of it, right? And then all the details about the promotion are in there as well. So it's just up here in contest and promotion. And then Fiji challenge, and then just go view contest, and then you can just register there. So we'll just have a register button. Cool bananas. So that's the call to action from today. And then the simplicity is go have fun and do the 3-3-3-3. Jump in some cold water and do the Wim Hof if you want to do what Reese is doing. But find your own way. Thanks, guys. See you next week.
Thanks, Roz.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
No worries, guys.
Bye,
Catch ya.
thanks.